Now, the overall downward trajectory in cases in Canada is still tempered by global examples of how fast COVID can resurge. There was undeniable evidence at today's G20 summit. CTV's Daniele Hamamdjian explains.
Good morning. Good morning.
Most foreign ministers of the world's largest economies met face-to-face today for the first time in 2 years. Increasingly, there's a business-as-usual feel to these events, but still, not everybody could make it. The Australian representatives stayed home while officials restricted movement and pushed for vaccinations.
Until the vast majority of our population is vaccinated, we will have to live differently given this strain of the virus.
Australia, after nearly stamping out the virus, is now battling the Delta variant.
Really? Red?
Panic buying is a thing of the past for most nations, but not there, where barely 5% of the population is fully vaccinated. And in nearby Indonesia, where the government depends heavily on tourism, Bali had been prioritized for vaccinations. Its reopening has now been delayed. According to the Red Cross, the Delta variant is driving the country closer to a catastrophe. Hospitals with their makeshift beds are edging towards full capacity. This is Southeast Asia's worst epidemic. There are patients who have died while waiting for a hospital bed, said this nurse. Indonesia today recorded nearly as many COVID cases as the UK, over 20,000. The numbers have been rising sharply here in recent weeks, but COVID deaths remain low, and so do hospital admissions. Proof the vaccine is working.
I want to see the restrictions lifted and life going back to normal as quickly as possible.
July 19th, that's when almost all restrictions are expected to be lifted here. Britain, say officials, will have to learn to live with COVID. Lisa.
I guess we all do. All right, Daniele Hamamdjian in London tonight.